Hi friends, and welcome back to the Baseball Card Illustrated channel. I'm Bronko, the PSA 11. I'm at the Madison Card Show, but we're here to talk eBay sales. One of the cards that I picked up and sold in one day is this right here. You'll see a little bit more of that on Saturday. So check out the sales from the week, and at the end of the video I'll have 10 cool new cards available for sale at the Baseball Card Illustrated eBay store. Now let's go have some fun and see what's sold. We're going to start the sales this week by talking some Ric Flair, because we got wrestling cards starting with John Cena. And if you watched WrestleMania, you know he became the 17-time world champion. I can see him, but apparently you can't. But they claimed Ric Flair was a 16-time champion. The number really is probably about 21 or 22, so I still acknowledge the Nature Boy, woo, as the greatest world champion and the most prolific world champion of all time. Speaking of the man, well, here's a different one. This is actually Becky Lynch, who stole his moniker, because to be the man, you gotta beat the man. But in this case, you also can sell a card of Becky Lynch. And this is a Topps Chrome, a little pink parallel action happening there. And we'll wrap up Tuesday with Dylan Cruz, this right here, a first Bowman Chrome card of the highly touted prospect. It's Wednesday, but it's a sad day in the sports world as we lost this guy right here today. Steve Mongo McMichael, a very charismatic figure on the football field, a Super Bowl champion, and he also had a second career in professional wrestling with World Championship Wrestling. He was a member of the Four Horsemen, and for someone that really had no formal training in the sport, had a modestly successful career. Again, charisma, certainly the thing that carried him in the squared circle. He appeared at a WrestleMania, accompanying Lawrence Taylor to the ring for a match against Bam Bam Bigelow. So that was one of our sales today, but we're going to keep that on there in tribute to the Hall of Fame football player, Steve Mongo McMichael. Another sale today was the great Ken Griffey Jr., and this is a card from Topps Black Gold from 2024 Topps. And our last sale of the day is Fredbird, the mascot of the St. Louis Cardinals. And I'm not a Cardinals fan, but this is a pretty cool card. You've got the arch in the background right here. You got the logo right there. You can see some of downtown St. Louis and a good picture of the mascot of the bird. So those are the sales for Wednesday. And now we'll take a look at what happened on day one of the NFL Draft. It's Thursday. It was day one of the NFL Draft, and America's team, the Denver Broncos, went defensive back with their pick. Nobody really saw that coming. I love the pick. I actually wanted them to try to improve the secondary depth, and we might have another no-fly zone occurring at Mile High. That's right, I call it Mile High. Anyway, another team that shocked the world was Scott Hall and Kevin Nash when they created the new world order. And that sale was just too sweet. Taking a look at more sales from Thursday, it's Francisco Lindor, and that's a cool sand glitter card from 2025 Topps. Here's a guy that was all the rage, certainly had a great career, the Bambino, Babe Ruth, right there. We talked about him earlier in the week. Another card sold of Steve Mongo McMichael. A couple more to go. Actually, 3 more to go. Right here is the Pirate Parrot, who is probably the 4th best player on the team right now, behind Paul Skenes, maybe Andrew McCutcheon, and Brian Reynolds. 2 to go, and you got to have a coach right here, and this is Coach K from Team USA Basketball, obviously synonymous with Duke and what he did with the Blue Devils. And our last card, we're celebrating some Easter right there to parallel from 2025. That right there is Brooks Lee. It's Friday, and I've got a shocking announcement. Despite being in Green Bay, or close by in a city called Denmark at a card show, I was not selected on day 2 of the NFL Draft. But you know what was selected? These cards from the Baseball Card Illustrated eBay store, starting with Yadier Molina, and this is a 2023 Topps Gold card. And as you can see right here on the back, That bad boy is numbered to 388. Up next, it's the Hitman, Bret the Hitman Hart, one of the guys to hold all of the major championships back in the WWF, the World Championship, the Intercontinental Championship, and of course the tag team titles with Jim the Anvil Neidhart. 2 to go, and you got to have a mascot, so why not have the Swingin' Friar? And this right here, a card from 2022, is actually numbered, bring it up close for you, to 99. So that's a pretty cool one. And on the mascot theme, it's probably my favorite. It's the Rally Monkey. We're going to take a pause here from eBay sales for the week as East Coast Tom signs the binder cover for the 1985 Topps baseball set that we're putting together. Join us next week here on the channel and see Tom give you all kinds of facts, insight, information, and some random BS that will make you a better person and collector. Now, back to the sales. It's Saturday, and today was the Madison Card Show, and I brought you the open from that show, and I talked about this, the first sale of the day, and it's this one right here. It's a Trey Sweeney card from 2025 Topps, and if you look closely, you'll see on the borders there, it's a team logo variation with the Tigers logo. Great find, really happy with that, and was able to sell it nice and quick at a good price. Now, if you follow baseball closely, you noticed that yesterday, Paul Skenes had a great start against the Dodgers, and this right here is a draft night card of Paul Skenes, the number 1 pick of the 2023 draft, and I sold not one, but 2 versions of this from the Baseball Card Illustrated eBay store. And our final sale today, guy that's off to a really nice start here in 2025. Unfortunately, his team is struggling a little bit. It's O'Neal Cruz, and this is a Rookie Performers card. That's a look at Saturday. I'll be right back with Sunday, plus 10 cool new listings, fresh at the Baseball Card Illustrated eBay store. It's Sunday, and it's time to wrap up the week with 3 sales. And we'll start with football, since the NFL draft took place this week. We have Drake London right here, who was not selected, obviously, this year, but this card is numbered to 499. A lot of guys are going to be getting their NFL careers started, but this guy had a Hall of Fame career in his own right. Of course, we're talking about Dan Marino on this cool Topps Finest card with the protective coating on it still. And our final sale this week is the great young superstar from the Kansas City Royals. Of course, I'm talking about Bobby Witt Jr., and this is his Topps Allen Ginter rookie card from 2022. That's a look at the sales from this week, but before we go, let's take a look at 10 cool new listings available for you at the Baseball Card Illustrated eBay store, including a Bobby Witt Jr. numbered card. This is teammates celebrating a win, and this right here is a green parallel from 2023, and you can see right there on the back, bring closer, hopefully you can see it, that's numbered to 499, so you can pick that one up if you are so inclined. Then we've got a pretty cool one here of Gronk, Rob Gronkowski. This is Mosaic, and it's a red and blue little color match action happening right there of the great tight end from the New England Patriots and, of course, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Got some numbered cards in the store now. We've got this Lucas Giolito card numbered to 125 from his days with the Boston Red Sox. That's a nice one right there. And if you want to get in on the numbered card fun, we also have Trey Lipscomb available. This is right here from 2024. It's numbered to 399 on this rookie card. This is a cool one right here of George Brett, the Hall of Famer. A lot of Royals here suddenly in the eBay store, but this is a pretty cool one from Topps I should say Heritage, and no, it is Archives. Topps Archives. Now, if pitching is more your thing, we have a Cy Young Award winner. Maybe he'll be a Hall of Famer, who knows. Got Tariq Skubal here on his Bowman Chrome rookie card, and I think there's going to be 2 of those available in the eBay store. And another Royal, I guess I probably should have looked these over a little bit better, had some variety, but this right here is the mascot of the Royals, and that's from 2025. That's a nice, cool one right there of Slugger. That's Slugger. Sound like a pirate or a door that needs to be getting some attention. One guy that's having a nice start to his 2025 season is Tyler Soderstrom, and you can pick up this rookie card from Topps Holiday. Really like what they did with 2024 Topps Holiday. Instead of just adding a little bit of fake snow and maybe a different logo or something, they really put a nice design on there on the back of those and made those a little bit different from what they had been in the past, and that's a good one. We're now a week removed from WrestleMania, and this is a guy that was always a favorite of mine back in the day. It's the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. I'd love to do the laugh for you, but I just can't do it, unfortunately. And last but certainly not least, these are Huddle cards. These came out in 1983, if I see correctly there. And these are kind of cool. They're little throwbacks. And this isn't in Gem Mint 10 condition or anything like that, but it's kind of cool. And if you want something that isn't something that you see every day, I'd point you in this direction. So I hope you enjoyed a look at the new offerings. Maybe we'll see some of those sold and talk about them next week. But until then, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up. Comment and let me know what your favorite card was that you saw sold this week. And if you have any suggestions for players or things you'd like to see in the Baseball Card Illustrated eBay store, leave a comment on this video and I'll see what I can find and post for you to purchase. On behalf of Kevin the Diamond King, our graphics guru Dylan, and East Coast Tom, who was nice enough to make a guest appearance this week, I'm Bronko, the PSA 11. So long, everybody. You've been watching the Baseball Card Illustrated channel.